All right, let's take a quick minute and talk about groups in the Remnant Counselor Collective community. As you've probably noticed already, when you first log in, the first thing that you see is the member lounge. And the member lounge itself is actually a type of group. So when you find yourself in a different group, it's going to look very similar to this with a discussion thread and a list of members and so on. But I first want you to understand how we utilize groups here. Groups are really the backbone of your whole membership experience. And there are a few different kinds of groups. All right. Um, at the top of your screen, you have the main navigation here. And there are really kind of two sides to your membership. One is the community side, where we're giving you tools and resources to connect with people and to engage and interact with other therapists. And that's here under the community tab. And then the other side is more resourcing. So this is everything that's involved in your membership that's geared towards helping you just be equipped for effective um, Christian counseling and integrative psychotherapy, and just your knowledge sharing and equipping each other. Okay, so that's all happening here in the resources side, and we have groups in both sides, the community side and the resources side. On the resources side, our groups are called clinical discussion forums, and we put them on the resource side because they're not really groups in the way that you would think about joining a group and building relationships and things. These forums are for you to do two things. One, to share what you know with others in the areas of clinical expertise that you have, and then also to be able to ask questions of and learn from others in either clinical populations or presenting problems that you're not so familiar with, but you have questions about. That's what these clinical discussion forums are all about. All right. Now, on the community side, we have a different approach to groups, and this is all geared towards connecting you with a supportive group and community of like-minded professionals. We want to help you facilitate relationship here so that you're not feeling like you're out on an island, isolated and alone as a Christian therapist practicing wherever you are. You can always come here and find a space to connect with people who understand what you're going through day to day. Okay, and to dive into this side, you have the groups tab here, and it's going to take you to our full catalog of groups. Now, this list is somewhat overwhelming when you just dive into it here. In fact, it's going to have every type of group just all in one space. I mean, even some of our clinical discussion forums are going to populate here. So in this video, I want to teach you how to use the search filters to find what you're looking for. So let's click into that here. And again, if you're, it all depends on kind of your motive. When you log in, if you're going, I want to connect with other people, you can go community here, click on groups, and it's going to take you to this page. And then you'll click on the search button, and it'll drop this down. And this is how you're going to be able to filter through everything that we have available. If you're looking for a consultation group, for instance, consultation groups are groups that have a discussion thread just like the member lounge, but then they also have a designated meeting link per group that's unique to that group. So they'll meet at a specific time on a day of the week, and there's a link that everybody will be able to access within the group to join that meeting. All right, so if you're looking for a consultation group that meets on a specific day of the week, you could come here and filter by day of the week to see what's available. For instance, if you go Friday and click search, you'll see that there's one consultation group meeting at 12 p.m. And I'm actually leading that group, and it happens at 12 p.m. every Friday. So you could click on that and join the group. All right, there will be a little join group button up here next to the contact the leader button. All right, but let's look at a few different ways that you might choose to use this. Okay, so if I clear that out and see the whole list, I can go search. Another way to filter is by group type. So you could click in here and see what kind of groups there are. And This way I might say, okay, I want to find a consultation group, so I'm going to filter by consultation groups and then see what options there are. So right now, given that the community is young and we're still growing, we have 3 available options. Now these are going to start to expand out, and there's going to be a lot more options open as these begin to fill up. What we don't want to have happen is for there to be a bunch of options here and for you to join one that has no other members in it. So we want you to kind of join one of these that you can. And if you can't, meet on any one of these times or days, we can always spin up another one that works for you as it becomes needed. And you're always more than welcome to let us know something. This help desk feature up here is a good way for you to submit a question, or even to let us know that you're not able to meet on the available times and you'd like us to create another group for you. All right, something else to know is that if you already have a community of people that you like to consult with and you want to create a group within the platform here, you can let us know that as well, and we can create a custom group for you for those of you who have those relationships already established. Okay. So that's how you filter by group type. And again, there's all these different ways of filtering. So for example, prayer and connection groups. We have different groups available for that. And these are groups that just meet for prayer and connection with other people. And we highly encourage you to jump into one of those if that's what you're looking for. Okay. Other groups that we have available in the future there'll be a little bit more like special interest type of groups. So like if you're interested in business ownership or starting and growing a practice, you can kind of filter by those interests and see what's available. Right now we have one group available for starting and growing a practice that you can join. You can see that there's already 10 members in that group. Okay. So lots of different groups available, but we want to make sure that you don't get lost in the weeds of this whole, big long list of groups, but that you can actually find what you're looking for. If you have questions or you need help finding your way through this, please don't hesitate to fill out the help desk form here and let us know what you have questions about or how we can help you, and we'll be happy to get back to you and serve you in that way.